All right, Rumble Reacts, episode 6. We are round 6, and listen, guys, I know I've been lagging on this. We've already started the next Tengu Rumble, and we've already finished round 1. So here's my promise to you guys, okay? I am going to finish this Rumble this week. So after you see this video here, I will have the top 8 gameplay as well as top 8 breakdown for you before this week is ended. So by the time you see this, the next one is just going to come out the day after. I'm scheduling now. That way I don't forget. You know, I've been pretty busy. I'm going to get this done for you guys right here. If you guys don't know what Tengu Rumble is, it is our multi-day event. You have 72 hours to play out your match. It's free entry, cash prize. If you want to participate in these, all you got to do is click the link in the description to join the Tengu Plant Discord, and you can hop in right there. We don't have a ton of matches in this round, so we're just going to make this video quick, and then I'm going to make Top Cut be another video in itself. So we're just going to hop right into it. Again, BS45, still undefeated on the Infernity. Pretty god-dang impressive. So we're just going to kind of go through this. We have BS45 versus Roger Smith. So we get X-Sabers versus Infernity. We got the Shining Darkness matchup. BS45 leading off with an allure, banishing Necromancer, summoning Armageddon Knight, getting Heavy Storm set up for all this back row, which is pretty sick. We're then going to set a couple back row, get hit with the Reinforced Truth. Roger Smith's got the Bogart into the Hyunlei. He's going to get hit with the Warning. But we're just going to double down and try it again. Get double warning, which is kind of crazy, and then bring back the Bogart. So BS45 is going to be hurting in the life points department, but we do clear through quite a bit. Although he's got quite a bit to deal with. That Dark Hole top deck was actually huge for BS45. You're going to get hit with the Torrential here. Set a Mind Control, draw into the Heavy Storm, which makes setting the Mind Control a bit awkward, but we're going to Monster Reborn, and combo is going to begin here. I believe this is all he needs. Yeah, he's just going to banish and summon. He can grab himself a barrier. That should be enough to push through. He's not going to play into Gores. And here we're going to attack. I love the discipline to play from BS45. He respects Gores every single time with like the barrier set. Like he's like, I can swing for 18. If you drop Gores, I'll clear it. But very respectful play from BS45. Looking like Roger Smith just going to scoop it up. Doesn't have an answer to that simplified game state. BS45 leading off with Dark Hole on Thunder King. Got to get rid of that Thunder King. It is a huge problem for this deck. But we're starting off. We do have a bit of combo here. That Reinforced Truth is not going to stop anything. So we are going to get an Archfiend searching a barrier. He's playing this very patiently as well. Just going to pass with all this back row. The barrier is going to get hit with the space. And then we're going to summon the non-tuner, which Break is going to clear through. That means we're going to attack over the Greffer and then make Hyunlei to pop that. He puts Hyunlei in defense, so BS45 can't crash and go for combo, so that was well played by Roger Smith. We're going to Synchro here for Stardust Dragon, attack over Necromancer, and then crash into the Archfiend to get a Dark Soul. The Archfiend rip off the top searching. That's actually insane. He now just wipes everything on Roger Smith's board. That was super unlucky for Roger Smith. Very fortunate for BS45. He gets the Dark Eruption. It's going to get hit with the Book of Moon, so we can't use Necromancer this turn, but that Heavy Storm top deck does absolutely nothing. So, damn, well played from BS45. A bit of luck in that one, but hey, he went completely undefeated in Swiss in this tournament with Infernity. So, you know, shout out to BS45. That is really impressive. You know, I love to see people, like, take a deck that they like and then push it as far as they possibly can. And BS45 has been grinding Infernity for a long time, so it's really cool to see him like kind of improve with this deck and continue to be such a dominant force on it. We're going to move on to the next match. It is Rabbit Rules versus Apropos. I think people still are flaming me in the comments for my pronunciation, and I still am, you know, I always forget. So either way, Rabbit Rules is on the Agents versus the Cat-Sith Frog Monarchs. So we're going to just start off getting a Treeborn Frog set up in the grave. Rabbit Rules is going to bounce back with a Venus into Gotchi play. It's a pretty standard start. Ooh, we're swinging in with everything. We want to do that big poke damage here. So doot, and a doot. Slightly more damage than if you make the Gotchi. Ooh, we're going main phase 2. We're going to bounce that. Go for the Trish play and banish the Treeborn Frog, which is a bit unfortunate, but it doesn't feel good to not banish something on field as well. Either way, looking like Rabbit Rules got some pretty serious tempo here. That Econ, ooh, we're swapping Sengen to defense so it doesn't crash. I guess it makes sense. You really can't afford to... Oh, okay, yeah, he tops into Dushu, but he's just so out-tempoed at that point. He's just kind of cooked. All right, Apropos just setting a D prison here. We're seeing another Venus start from Rabbit Rules. Poking in with all the little guys, but he's dropping Trag on the first poke. He's swinging into the Gachi. I'm not a fan of swinging into Gachi. Yeah, you have to clear the Venus so they don't have like a synchro option here. He goes Black Rose, nukes the field, and then Monster Reborn targets Venus, which sets up Christia. It's just so cooked. Yeah, this is why you can't leave the non-tutors on field like that. It just creates too many problems. He does have some potential options here with the Phoenix Wing and the enemy controller. He gets to search a Cat Sith. He can now spin the Venus and then pop the Christia. That puts Christia on top of the deck, but he does have 4 fairies. Main phase 2, he can tribute for Sangan, banish that. That feels pretty good, but how are you going to prevent Christia from being slammed on the next turn? Because all he has to do is normal summon. You're going to have to econ this to defense, which feels pretty bad. Oh, that's even worse. All right, dropping Christia. We do have the out with Phoenix Wing and Cat Sith again, but like we're just running low on resources here. So we're popping that. We get the Treeborn Frog set up, but it just feels too slow at this point because the tour guide coming out. Like, yeah, Rabbit Rules seems to be in just a better position here. Gonna crash with the tour guide. That doesn't really do a whole lot. 16 to the dome. How is Apropos gonna get out of this? Summon that. Go for a Kushano play into a Leviair. Ooh, why did you bring that back? That gives him Christia. Oh, we're changing that to defense. Okay, yeah. I don't know about that. I guess he was trying to be defensive, but yeah, it's just kind of cooked. Bit of a wash on the side of Rabbit Rules versus Apropos. A little unlucky for Apropos. Just didn't see enough to deal with what he was getting kind of overwhelmed by. All right, game 2, we got Brahimpoke versus Darksigner. Darksigner on the agents, Brahimpoke on the heroes. Brahimpoke going to lead off with a duality. He's going to duality into a Max C. He already has one in hand. I am not a fan of that, bro. I think you take that honest, especially when you have, like, you don't have any other lights to set up the Shining, and this is, like, you don't really have any engine going for you. I don't know why he's taking Max C like that. You know your opponent's on agents. You're not going to see a ton of value out of this card. Darksigner makes a smart crash to go for Tragodia. Which is going to allow him to swing over Alias. And now, look, we're just kind of cooked at this point. He sets the Heavy Storm. He's going to get hit with another swing in direct. Maxi going to come out to allow him to go for Gaia, which is going to force out Herald of Orange Light. But it's such a minus, man. It doesn't even feel very good. He has the Dark Hole in main phase 2 to stay alive. He sets a Legacy. He's going to Max C the tour guide, which is like, you know, it is what it is. It's okay, I guess. He gets a draw 1, draws into another Max C. It's just so cloggy, man. Too many Max Cs. We're seeing duality into Judgment. Okay, I respect it. This does give him a few options here. He can summon the Thunder King, clear of the Sengen, set a Judgment. He does have some options of response, but we do have... I mean, this is going to put the 4th Fairy Engrave. You can't search. He's got Thunder King, Darksigner. You're a filthy cheater. I'm just kidding. I don't think it happens sometimes. You forget those things. Hyperion coming out. Yeah, that's going to cook the game. Yeah, not much seen for Brahimpoke. That was a little bit unlucky there, but also just like way too many Max Cs. He draws into Valor this time. That's good. And then he's going to duality into Max C again. Bro, take the Judgment, man. Why do you want Max C so bad in this matchup? I do not understand. Especially when you have Valor as well. So he's going to Max C here, and then I guess, okay, here, I guess it works. He chains Max C to the, like, he birds all his hand traps on that Venus play there. And now he sets Gemini Spark. Heavy Storm coming out, he's going to chain it to draw a card. Tour Guide's going to summon out a Sangan, make a Leviathan, force out the Thunder King, and it looks like we're kind of in a dead even game state. This BLS is live, but we do have the Gemini Spark. He's going to summon Venus, and again, now he has to deal with, like, the problem of the Venus, because BLS can just come out now. Oh, he's Darksigner being very patient here, not dropping the BLS. We're going to set Skill Drain, and then here comes BLS. We're going to go for the Banish effect on Stratos. Chain Skill Drain, that makes sense. Now we can... Oh, wait, he can't attack over because his defense is just a little too big. Man, we're getting all the proactive things, not a lot of the responses. A little unluck. We got a Monster Reborn. Does that do anything? Oh, wait, this skill drain's actually cooking him here because he can't make Catastor. Needs to draw into a... Okay, skill drain. Okay, he draws in a Miracle. That's actually huge. Wait, is that game? I think that's game, yeah. Wow. Damn, Brahimbo clutching that out. Just barely lived long enough to make it back after that initial start. We're seeing Venus come out. He's going to Valor the Venus. Sure. You know, I'm not a fan of Valor and Venus, but in the hero matchup, I think it's okay because, like, you just can't swing over the 2K beater. You don't have a good way to answer Gotchi in this matchup outside of Super Poly. Super Poly is a pretty good answer, but either way, makes sense. We're going to set Skill Drain as well as Mirror Force get Heavy Stormed. Oh no, he's going to Valor again, but this Venus has already taken so many lives. We're going to summon Earth. He can Synchro for 5. He's just going to attack directly instead, though. He has no reason to do anything. Is he just going to pass? Yeah, he is. Okay, wow. Yeah, this is already looking pretty cooked. Darksigner's just up so many cards. Brahimpoke just not seeing a hero. He needs a hero. He's going to get trished. No Valor, because we used them all on the Venus. A little unlucky. Could maybe make a case to just not use them on Venus if you don't have a hero to summon anyway, right? Like, at that point, you have skill... Or I guess he had Skill Drain initially, but... We're going to Duality, grab a Dark Hole. I guess we can slam Dark Hole, but it's not enough. Yeah, this game's just cooked. He just summons Jupiter. Boom, Jupiter for game. RIP Brahimpoke. No engine is correct. Sometimes it be like that. All right, next match. We have Keck W versus Trebia. Trebia was on the car. Curry doing pretty well with it. We're going to see how this goes. It looks like Plants versus Car Curry. Starting off with a set Sangan instead of a Summon Thunder King, bro. I'm a big fan of the normal Summon Thunder King here. This is going to swing in, show the Sangan, which is pretty nice. We're going to set a Bottomless. Here comes Thunder King, gets Bottomless. MST on the back row feels good. MST on the Scapegoat. Honestly, we take that because, like, he can just go for Trish here, and there's nothing Keck W can do about it. Yeah, you can do that, but who cares? You'll draw one card, but you're taking the Sangan and another card, so... Hit the Spore, it's kind of doomed. Oh, we hit the Mind Control. That's also a pretty good hit. Here we see Glow Up Bulb come out. We can make a Formula Synchron and Synchro for 5. Go Catastor. But we have Cyber Dragon here on the side of Trebia. That's pretty strong. Does he have a response? No, he doesn't. So, yeah, Chimera Tech's going to come out. We're going to poke in. He's respecting the back row, not committing for the full combo here. He goes for the Blind Control on the Spore. We're going to Synchro for 7 this time, then summon the Quick, flip up the Spore, Synchro for 8 into Stardust to protect the board and just swing in for game. Okay, well played. Decided to opt for the Stardust. Oh my god, we got System Down. When was the last time you saw someone's side System Down? He just passes and we're just playing into the Gores? My brother. I'm not a fan of playing into that Gores like that. Yeah, this doesn't feel good because you have to be able to float through all of this. Change the battle position. Okay, sure. Summon out the Quick, get Max Seed, go for Bure and not use its effect, which is pretty unlucky. Here's the space for the Debunk. Summon out the Debris. He's trying to Synchro with, I believe that's Sangan. Oh, wait. Oh, he Valored the Debris, but we still get to the Trish, which is a bit unlucky. Looking pretty cooked for Trebia in this game. Game 2 here with System Down in hand already for Trebia. Mirror Force top deck is not bad. We've seen a lot of back row clear come out, so I would kill the token too. Here comes Thunder King. That's not really what you want to see, but he can go for the Hypa Crash, which is going to get responded to with a Econ. Now the question is, do you want a top deck? Yeah, he's just going to put himself down to top decking. Here comes Tour Guide. Going to summon out another Tour Guide. Go for the System Down. He can levy or back something if he wants, and yeah, that's just going to be game. Ooh, the Rivalry is a... Wow, this is a really strong opening, but he's not actually going for a Synchro play. I'm surprised. I think you always take the Synchro play turn 1 if you can, but I'm not sure why he didn't. But Trebia, if you're in the comments, tell me why you just set. Here we're going for Utopia plus Nat Beast. That's so powerful. Look at his hand. It's all spells, and we have Bottomless plus Rivalry. How do you get out of this? You Tour Guide, you go into Sangan, he Bottomlesses the Leviathan Dragon, swaps Nat Beast to defense to protect it, and just starts swinging in. We're just drawing more spells, bro. It's not enough. Trebia reading that there's probably not a Mirror Force if he didn't get hit the Mirror Force on the Utopia to begin with. We're setting more back row, but it's just all spells, man. That's just going to be game right there. Wow. Yeah, Naturia Beast came up clutch there. Look at that. Just walling off 5 cards out of Keck W's hands. Well played to Trebia. Photo Shooty versus Puke. Puke on the Diva hero. Photo Shooty on the Cat Sith hero. Going to start off with a Leviathan Dragon. He has double warning Monster Reborn Mind Control. It's a pretty, with BLS, a pretty crazy hand. He actually just, everything's just live here. We're going to see the Mind Control. Oh, okay, I see. He's going for the Miracle Fusion. I'm trolling. I forgot he could do that. We see Warning come out for the Miracle Fusion, though, so now we just got a big Leviathan Dragon. Can't be responded to. Monster Reborn targeting Stratos. That would have been really huge for Photo Shooty. We're going to summon out this, go for the BLS, and damn, it's just cooked for Puke already. Gee! Yeah, Photo Shooty kind of opening a nutty hand there. This hand's not bad either. We're going to see Stratos come out. We have Maxi in his hand. I'm not sure why you'd have Maxi in this matchup, man. I just don't think Photo Shooty's going to be... We're not going to be seeing value from it. Alias coming out, attacking over Stratos, going to get hit with a Book of Moon. We don't really care about that. He can just super poly. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Discard Cyber Dragon, just fuse with your opponent's entire board. Summon, activate Monster Reborn, you get Max Seed, and then Valor, bro. Who cares, man? Look at this. This is just, wait, this is just game. Photo Shooty, no fear, just look at it. He has warning for Gores, I guess. So yeah, like this is just, he just guaranteed it. Damn, Photo Shooty, no mercy, just cooking right there. Sheesh. Photo Shooty went off. All right, Gwari versus Halfar. Halfar starting out, looks like, or I guess Gwari starting out with a nice little Rush Rhino +2 back row. Gonna let his Rush Rhino die. He gets a search anyway. Who cares? Grab his TG Striker. Gonna special the Striker. Is he gonna go for a creature swap play? He's not. He's just passing. We're gonna get hit with a Heavy Storm. He doesn't even chain the M1. But here we're gonna see a Synchro for 6. Not sure why he didn't chain the EM one. I mean, like, I guess if he summons something, he gets kind of cooked by them attacking over the Tengu, but it looks like he's just getting cooked right now. Like, this is full combo here. Drawing a million cards, dropping the Dandy, dumping more cards. We can make Orient here and Synchro for another draw. Whoa, that Orient Dragon is mandatory, sir. It doesn't matter. We're going to see Glow Up Bulb come out, mill. We're going to attack in to play around Gores. He can do a ton of damage here. And then main phase 2 Synchro with this Black Rose to make a Stardust, draw another card, set a couple back row. Gwari has just 5 back row. He's just saying, hey, I don't believe you. He's going to book. And now he gets to Mirror Force. Book Mirror Force was actually really ideal. Oh, that Tengu is good. We're going to bottomless it. We're going to get another one. And yeah, okay. He was gambling that the others were in the hand. I respect it. Gotta try. Might as well try, you know. All right, we're seeing Gwari lead off with a Thunder King. We're going to see Tour Guide into Tour Guide to force out the Thunder King. Sangan walking out. Going to do a little donking. Oh, that MST top deck was so big, but he's not even going to slam it. D-Prison just going to hit that Thunder King. Sangan poking in some more. We're chilling. Summon a Thunder King in main phase 2. Get hit with a warning and a space in end phase. Tour Guide coming out. This is a huge Tour Guide here. He gets Leviair. Yeah, bring back the Thunder King, and now that's going to clear through Sangan with no search. That was unfortunate. Here comes TG1EM1 grabbing the Thunder King. That's going to poke over the Leviair, but you are leaving a level 1 tuner on your opponent's side of the field, so we can Synchro for Armory Arm and get 2 tokens. Does it do anything? Not really, but it does get him some stuff on the board, which is a little annoying. Spore coming out. We're going to Synchro for 2 to draw a card. Gwari says that's okay. I don't really care about that, but he probably cares about this one. Oh, he doesn't care about this one. Wait. Oh, he can't negate the Black Rose Dragon. That's the problem with the formula pass. He had no way to interact with that formula. I don't know why he didn't just negate with Thunder King on the Librarian. It must have just been a misplay. Because, yeah, if he negates here, then he doesn't have the option to Synchro for Black Rose and nuke everything and just, like, auto-win the game. So, unlucky. Bit of a goop. All right, up next we have FCA 1739 versus Undue Bacon. FCA leading off with the Venus into the Shine Balls. We're going to go ahead and make a little gotcha here and summon out the third Shine Ball. I'm not a fan of that. I feel like we're just wasting cards here you could have held. Tour Guide's going to come out into Tour Guide and swing over that extra Shine Ball. He has the Earth, so I probably would have held it, but this Mind Control is going to be kind of big here anyway. Unfortunately, Undue Bacon opened the Sangan. Otherwise, he could have just brought a Sangan out off a Tour Guide and then had a free Sangan plus a Leviathan. Either way, we're going to see Rush Rhino come out. I think he honestly probably should have summoned Earth and attacked over because that at least puts the agent in grave. You do need to kind of get things rolling with that. This Thunder King top deck was like really big. Space on the Judgment is pretty significant, but like we're so behind. This is also why I'm not a fan of summoning that third Shine Ball. He had the play of getting a free Exceed to like force out that Thunder King earlier, and now that's just not an option because he kind of just like threw everything out. Either way, we're seeing some Tengu combos come out, which is going to set up some big stuff. But we got the Torrential that's actually fairly big. Tengu comes out, can't clear over the big Gotchi. We're going to see Earth come out. He can just... Wait. Oh, he has 5 fairies. He doesn't have 4 for Christia. That's unlucky. Oh, this Hyperion gets him there, though. He can Heavy Storm, summon Jupiter. Oh, wait. He's going Jupiter. Banish for Hyperion. Special summon. Okay. Grab Hyperion. That's actually pretty sick. Pop that. We're going to search a Dandy, but what does that do here? You can't special summon. Yeah, I think this is just game. Damn, he barely brings it back, but looking pretty strong here. All right, game 2. FCA going second. Has Trap Dust Shoot. Interesting, we kept Trap Dust Shoot in going second versus Plants, but I mean, I guess it's still relatively live. Thunder King, we're going for the double crash. Dust Shoot going to hit the Veiler. That makes sense. We see Blackhorn into the Thunder King Monster Reborn. That's pretty well played there. Here comes the Venus, which is going to get us the Gotchi, but we do have Blackhorn of Heaven, which feels pretty strong. Yeah, we Blackhorn that every day. He summons the third Shine Ball just to get it out of deck, I guess, and we're going to just crash here. Makes sense. Token for 16, not respecting Gores. Who cares about it, I guess. Summoning Tour Guide into Sangan. Sangan's going to clear over the Shine Ball. We're just going to set a card and pass. Keep the Sangan live. Here comes another Venus. We can swing over everything, but this is a little scary. What is... Oh, he can just search a Dandy. Yeah, we got 1-for-1 plus Dandy. That's really scary for later. Yeah, 1-for-1 coming out, dropping the Spore, getting 2 tokens. We do have a nice little combo here. Going to draw a card. Banish to special summon, synchro for 5, make Catastor, attack over the Leviathan Dragon, set all our back row. It's looking... Oh, that Cyber Dragon was actually huge because he could just... You know, he basically forces out the summon or whatever before because he could fuse with that whole board. But we have Warning plus Judgment. We're going to swing in Not Respect Gores, and it's the last card, so we're going to make it there. This Book of Moon isn't going to do it. Ooh, I like that. I like that token there. This book comes out, but it doesn't matter. You can just flip it right back up. We're going to Synchro for Black Rose, nuke the whole field, get another Tengu, Synchro for 5, and yeah, that's going to be game right there. All right. Oh, Dust Shoot opening again. We're going to go for Earth, Search of Venus, and set a Dust Shoot. That feels pretty good. Going to Dust Shoot, hit the Tengu. That makes sense. Yeah, there's not a lot on the side of Undue Bacon for him to do. You now know this is likely a set Dandy, so you can go for this play to clear out the tokens. I actually think... Oh, wait, it's maybe during the damage step. I don't know. Could he have summoned Warwolf there? I don't know. Guys, I'm too boomer with my rulings. I always forget. All right, here comes TG Striker coming in. Dust Shoot back-to-back, hitting the Hyperion on hand. Both players have hand information, but Striker into Warwolf. Synchroing for Wonder Magician, which is going to force out the Warning. Wow, we're just swinging into the Gores. He knows he has Gores, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe he top-decked it? I don't know. Oh, I guess this is what he's going for. Okay, I respect it. We're going to force out the Negate, swing in for 24. But how do we deal with this Stardust Dragon now? Oh, that Leeching the Light is big too. Setting Bottomless. None of these cards actually deal with the board at hand. That Honest does deal with it, but he has to eat a hit and draw a monster here. He draws the Earth. Does he attack? No, he's just going to go to end phase. Here comes Spore coming out. Maxi coming out. Gonna Torrential, force out that. Go for the Leeching the Light. Go for the Judgment. Synchro for 6 into Bryanak. Bottomless on the off the rip. Here comes the Earth. I mean, we have cards to respond to this. He can summon out the Hyperion. That's going to force out the Blackhorn. We're going to attack. Get hit with the Book of Moon. Now he just needs to rip a monster. There it is. Wow. Well played, Undue Bacon. We're going into the next game here. Amazing Mike Man versus Himne. Amazing Mike Man got the cool fire kaiju sleeves. Starting off playing Flamvel, but man, this is sick. Just gonna lead off with a Morphing Jar. He has all these Flamvels in his hand, so this is actually crazy because like he can just force out the Morphing Jar and draw into a Rekindling potentially. So this is kind of cool. He's not even giving away that he has Morphing Jar though. He's just going to like keep passing. Here comes Tour Guide into Sangan. That's going to attack into the Morphing Jar. And now, yeah, we're ditching everything, but it's pretty cool to see. He gets to draw 5 cards. Doesn't draw into Rekindling, which is low-key crazy, but Mind Control, that drawing into the Mind Control there was a bit unlucky. We're going to exceed into Leviathan and pass. We got the Goblin Berg for the big bong plays here. Here comes Ding Dong. Drop the Lumina pitching the Glow Bulb. We have some crazy combos here. We lose a Monster Reborn to the Glow Bulb, but we got a Trish play right here. Hitting the Sangan. Oh, Amazing Mike Man, he's hitting it all. You know, we're getting rid of everything here. Was Dark Hole played? It hasn't been played, but, you know, we're still kind of big chilling. Here comes Armory Arm. We're going to equip, and ooh, I don't know if I like this Armory Arm equipped. Like, I don't know if I like going for this. We're blowing a lot. And yeah, okay, here we're seeing Kinka come out, go for Piper. Piper is going to get into a Chaos Orc. Yeah, and see, now we just put way too much on this Trish, so this is going to get rid of that. Now, Amazing Mike Man is low-key looking kind of cooked here. Oh, Goblinberg into the Flamvel Baby. He still just needs a Rekindling. It's kind of crazy. Attacks into Chaos Orc. We're going to see Kinka come out, go for Piper. Piper's going to tribute, get a Veiler, which is then going to draw into another Piper. We see Monster Reborn for the Chaos Orc, banishing that out, swinging for 400. Amazing Mike Man just has no cards, but he can top deck Rekindling at any point. Instead, he top decks Magician, which doesn't feel great. And then we're just going to summon Kinka, go for more draws, and yeah, so get a Dark Hole. That feels bad when you're looking for Rekindling. We're just going to set Dark Hole plus... Wow, Heavy Storm Dark Hole gets hit by Dark Hole, or Heavy Storm. We're going to see Kinka into Piper again. Like, I mean, Himne's accumulating so much. Where's that Rekindling? Amazing Mike Man. You have 3 in the deck. Draws into Foolish Burial. That's insane. We're dumping Dandy. All he's trying to do is stall. Bro, where's it at? We're seeing... Oh, yeah, okay, Spore comes out, gets hit with the Phoenix Wing. That feels bad because, yeah, okay, he can't draw, he's going to draw into a Spore, so he just scoops it up. Wow, he just had the perfect grave with 3 Rekindling in deck and no Rekindling. Card Trooper leading off, going to mill some cards. We're seeing Maxi come out. Cyber Dragon going to summon and fuse with the Card Trooper. That feels kind of bad. Poking in for 2K. We're not respecting the Gores, so here it comes. Boom, there's the Gores, and what does Himne do? He's just passing. All right, yeah, so here we lose the Chimera check. This does get a Light and Dark Engrave for Chaos Orc, so it's not completely cooked. 2,000 to the dome. We're also not respecting Gores, but we do have a debunk. Here comes Chaos Orc. Going to banish the Gores. We're going to see Glow Bulb come out. We're going to get hit with the Maxi. We're going to debunk the Maxi. And we're going to synchro here for Thought Ruler. Damn, I don't know why Thought Ruler, but, you know. Yeah. Mind Control coming out. Getting the Neo Flamvel Hedgehog. We're going to creature swap the Mind Control. That's a little unfortunate. So Thought Ruler is now in control of Himne permanently. And we give him his little Hedgehog back. Hedgehog triggers. Oh, he gets to banish a card in the graveyard. I didn't know that effect. Ooh, this Morphing Jar is actually big here, though. He's activating Maxi. Himne recognizes what's going on, so he also chains his Maxi. Amazing Mike Man does draw into Rekindling, which is pretty big. The Thought Ruler does get destroyed. We're going to see Gold Sark come out for another Rekindling. Rekindling coming out. There's no Maxi this time. We can poke in with everyththing, get hit with the Battle Fader, go for Scrap Dragon, pop. And I think this triggers, yeah, Flamvell Hedgehog gets to add Fire Dog from grave to hand. That's a really cool little cheeky combo he just did there. Monster Reborn for Chaos Orc, going to banish out the Scrap Dragon. We're seeing Glow Bulb come out. This can make an Arcanite. Yeah, that's pretty good. This can go Arcanite into Stardust. This Glow Bulb plus Chaos Orc is just such a crazy combo, man. Synchro and into Scrap Dragon himself. Doesn't go Stardust, goes Scrap Dragon, which honestly, if he would have gotten Stardust, it would have been better because this Dark Hole's here to answer that. Plus, we see Rekindling coming to the hand. So, 1-for-1, pitching the Flamvell Fire Dog, going for the Flamvell Baby. We're going to summon and Synchro for 4, and then go for Rekindling, which is going to bring out all this other stuff. Equip 2 Fire Dog, which feels pretty good. And we're going to swing in, but I don't think it's enough for game, so he's going to poke in and get hit with the Battle Fader, but I don't know how much that matters. We can go Formula, get a nice draw, sure, then Synchro for Bryanak. Bryanak's going to bounce to banish the Battle Fader. Going to Exceed into Utopia and pass. 1-for-1 coming out, grabbing a Piper. Let's see if this Piper can dig any further to get something going for him. He goes, gets a DD Crow. That's a little something into an Allure. Allure can banish the Kinka. We're going to see Kushano come out, pitching Cat Sith, adding Kushano, popping that Utopia, or no, we're popping the Bryanak and passing. Here's another Rekindling being added to the hand here, and we're going to just see that Rekindling come out. And yeah, this should... Oh, I guess we're swinging in, but our opponent does have Gores, so we're dropping that for a little 200 guy. Baby can clear over that. Unfortunately, that Gores does prevent him from being able to do anything too crazy here. So we're going to... Wait. Oh, he just passed? Ooh, I don't know. He's messed up the numbers, he says in the chat. I don't know. He goofed something up there, so he rekindled and didn't actually do anything there. Which is a little unlucky. Because now all those flame balls just get banished, meaning the next rekindling... I think there's one left. Yeah, it's just kind of like doomed. We're seeing Kushano come out. We're attacking over. We're going to use the Necro Gardener. Going to end phase Decree. We have 2 Decree sets. Mike Man does have the Dark Hole, but I think he's looking for something of substance to like kind of make a play with. We're seeing Piper into Vanity's Fiend. Is he going to go for the BLS? Yeah, there's a Decree here, but we're going to negate, and then BLS is going to banish the Dandelion. But this puppet plant looking kind of scary, boys. Oh, he just scoops it up. Oh yeah, Decree was walling off that wind, or that Phoenix Wing that was set there. So yeah, that's just game. Puppet plant coming in clutch for game here. Piper getting a Piper at another draw. We draw an Alert and just set it and pass. Who cares? Double Gold Sark opening for Amazing Mike Man. He's gonna Gold Sark. I don't know why you'd go foolish there. But it's okay, I suppose. The issue is he doesn't really have a monster. He probably should have just searched like a Fire Dog low-key. Because by the time you get there, like it might just be a little too late. We're Exceeding into Leviathan, detaching Tour Guide. Dust Shoot hitting, I mean, nothing really. Okay, Soul Taker hitting that, but Himne feels like, I think Himne's in a fairly good spot here. You can just go for this Chaos Sword play, attacking in for 23, setting a card. We get the Foolish Burial, but see, like, we don't really have anything. This feels a little awkward. I just think getting the Foolish Burial was too slow. Maybe grab, like, a Charge of the Light Brigade or something. That feels like maybe it could be better. Either way, Tour Guide coming out, getting another Tour Guide. We're going to go for a Leviair and to go for a Piper draw here again. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We get the Cat Sith. Oh, Himne just has way too much. I think this game is looking fairly cooked. Yeah, he's swinging in. That Decree is not going to do nothing. An Amazing Mike Man just going to lose it right here. RIP to Amazing Mike Man. Oh, wait, he doesn't lose it. Oh, he has Necro Guard now. okay. Guard Trooper Millen. Mills a whole lot of nothing. Wait. He's poking in and drawing. He low-key could have gone for a Rekindling into Black Rose play, but instead he goes for this 1-for-1 play on Glow Bulb and then is going for Fire Dog. Oh yeah, there's no non-tuner here, so this is also fairly cooked. I think I like the Black Rose play a bit better, but yeah. RIP, Amazing Mike Man getting cooked in that last round. I think a bit of misplaying on the side of Amazing Mike Man, a rare misplay from him, you know. All right, next up we got Kinky versus Spore XD. This is Convulsion of Nature versus Teledad. So let's see like how this ends up working out. We see the Convulsion of Nature, which means Archfiend's Oath gets to just add the top card. We go for the Diviner. That's going to grab a Mind Crush. Already off to a fantastic start. Going to set, call Phoenix Wing, ignore, hit that top deck. We see the Krebins come out. You already know it's Krebin. So Deep Sea Diva going to be summoned, get hit with a warning. I don't think he cares too much about that. The Krebins negating the attack. We're summoning Sangan. Sangan's going to synchro with the Krebins, grabbing an Armageddon Knight. And now we're going to see Librarian attack over the Catastor, but Book of Moon is going to nicely handle that problem. We'll see Tour Guide go for Sangan, make a Leviathan Dragon. We're poking in. Looks like he's playing around the Gores. I guess he knows his opponent has Gores because of that Mind Crush earlier. We're seeing Judgment come out. Diviner is going to grab an Effect Veiler. Archfiend's Oath is going to grab that D Prison. We're just seeing so much advantage come out from this Convulsion of Nature strategy. That Mind Crush is big, though, because that can answer the Gores here. He's going to poke in, which is interesting. Okay, so he's giving him the Gores here. I'm confused what just happened. Either way, we're seeing... Whatever. Okay. Spore XD just scooping it up. I don't know. I don't really know what just happened there. That was weird. Either way, we're seeing Duality. Grab a Diva. We have the Convulsion of Nature, but you can't really abuse it this turn, so we're probably going to wait. Just going to set a Judgment. We're going to see... Oh, we got Krebins and Sangan again. That's kind of big. We have Decree set. He sets an MST. Convulsion of Nature comes out, gets hit with the MST. Diva comes out. We're Summon Diviner. Declaring Archfiend's Oath, hit a Smashing Ground instead. Here's the Magical Android, which is not bad. He gets to gain... Oh, it's for each one you control. I thought it was all Psychic, so he could maybe gain more life points, but now he gains a little bit here. And then we see the Librarian come out. This wasn't summoned off the tour right now, it wasn't. So, oh my god, we're summoning two Krebins here. We're going for a Synchro. Ooh, it's just a scoop it up. Gets a little... He would get a lot of draws there off that Librarian. I would have liked to see the Dopamine, but I understand it. Diviner coming out, gonna attempt a card, doesn't hit nothing, so now we're gonna Archfiend's Oath, add that card here. Synchro for 5. We have Duality, can't use it this turn because we special summoned. Tour Guide coming in, getting a Sangan. Convulsion Nature activated, gets hit with the space yet again, unlucky. Gonna grab a Mirror Force. Bro, how bad does it feel to like MST a Convulsion of Nature, low key? Warning comes out on the Diviner. Catastor is going to swing over the Tour Guide, but we do have a nice little Caius play here, which is going to feel pretty good. It's going to banish out the Catastor. We're going to search a Tour Guide and then swing in for 24. Kinky just got to deal with all that. We're going to summon out Tour Guide, make Leviathan Dragon, attack over Caius, and pass. We got Armageddon Knight, pitching the Krebins. Got Convulsion of Nature coming into the hand off of the Duality. This means this Archfiend's Oath is going to start putting in some work. Grabbing Veiler and such like that. Wow, we get the... Dang, we get the whole thing. We're going to draw into that Mali and then Stratos search a Defender. Which is interesting. The Power Well coming out, going to get hit with a Max C. That doesn't feel good either. Synchro for 6 into Bryanak. Pitching Mali as well as Plague Spreader, but, oh yeah, this is... That Veiler doesn't do any favors. I feel like Spore had to continue, but, yeah, I don't know. Just a little too much on the side. Kinky taking the dub there. RIP to Spore XD, but I guess it looks like the other matches were not finished. We are now going to be moving into Top Cut for the next video. Like I said, you can expect that video to come out tomorrow, so, you know, or after you see this. So the day after you see this, I will have it uploaded as well. So that is going to wrap it up for this game, you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, we're just going to wrap this up and give a quick shout out to my patrons. So to Eric Gagnon, Slap God, My Dude, Photo Shooty, and Brian Ford. Thank you guys so much for the support. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and have a great time dueling today.